Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Not by accident, not by chance, but because something within you needed a moment of stillness. In a world that constantly demands more and more speed, more strength, more productivity, choosing to pause is already an act of courage. Right now, you have stepped away from the noise, the pressure, the expectations, and that matters. Take a slow breath. You do not need to perform here. You do not need to have answers. You only need to be present. Many of us move through our days carrying invisible weight, expectations we never asked for, responsibilities that never seem to end, a quiet pressure to always be strong, capable, and composed, even when inside we feel tired, even when we feel unseen, even when we are holding together pieces that feel close to breaking. If your heart feels heavy today, allow yourself to rest here for a while. You are not weak for needing this moment. You are human, and God is closer than you think. In Gospel from Mark, chapter 3, verses 1 to 6, we encounter a scene filled with tension, silence, and truth. Jesus enters a synagogue on the Sabbath, a place of worship, order, and expectation. Among those gathered is a man with a withered hand, a hand that no longer works as it should, a visible reminder of limitation. We are not told his name. We are not told his story. But we know this: he has learned how to live with loss. He stands quietly on the margins, used to being noticed but not helped. Around him are others watching closely, not with compassion, not with concern, but with judgment. They are waiting for Jesus to do something wrong. Jesus notices everything. He notices the wounded man. He notices the tense silence. He notices the unspoken resistance in the room. And instead of avoiding conflict, Jesus does something radical. He calls the brokenness into the open. He invites the man to step forward. Imagine how vulnerable that moment must have felt, to be seen, to be exposed, to stand in front of everyone with what you would rather hide. And then Jesus asks a question that echoes across every generation. Is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath, or to do harm? To save life, or to destroy it? No one answers. Silence fills the room, and that silence reveals the real wound, not the man's hand, but the hearts of those who refuse to love. In that silence, Jesus chooses mercy. He tells the man, "Stretch out your hand," and what was once lifeless is restored. But instead of joy, opposition grows. Instead of praise, anger rises. This gospel is not just about something that happened long ago. It is about us today. How often do we witness pain and hesitate because it disrupts our comfort? How often do we sense what is right, yet remain still because acting might cost us something. This gospel teaches us a difficult truth. Waiting to do good can become a form of harm. Love is not meant to be postponed. Care is not meant to be conditional. In our daily lives, this struggle appears quietly, almost unnoticed. At work, someone may be burning out smiling on the outside, exhausted within. Systems may reward productivity while ignoring humanity. And we tell ourselves, that's just how it is. But Jesus reminds us, dignity comes before performance. At home, we may focus on rules, routines, and responsibilities, while missing the deeper need to be understood, to be listened to be loved. Among friends, we may sense someone pulling away. We may feel the nudge to reach out, but fear saying the wrong thing. So we say nothing. Yet this gospel shows us that presence, however imperfect, can bring healing. The man with the withered hand reflects something within each of us. The part of us that feels weakened by disappointment. The part of us that has lost confidence. The part of us that no longer stretches out because it's safer to stay guarded. And Jesus still calls us not to explain ourselves, not to justify our pain, not to prove our worth. He simply asks us to trust Him enough to step forward. This is who God is. A God who responds to suffering, not suspicion. A God who values people over policies. A God who restores without interrogation. So the question this gospel leaves us with is deeply personal. What matters more to us, being correct or being compassionate? Are there moments when we choose silence over love, routine over mercy, comfort over courage? Let us bring this reflection into prayer. Take another slow breath. Lord, free our hearts from the belief that we must earn your love or prove our worth. Teach us that slowing down is not weakness, and that choosing mercy is never a mistake. Help us recognize your grace in moments of rest and your presence in acts of kindness. Jesus, you notice what others overlook. You see our hidden wounds, our quiet struggles, and our tired faith. Touch what feels powerless within us. Restore what we have stopped believing could heal. Soften our resistance to love. Give us the courage to act with compassion, even when it challenges comfort, routine, or expectation. Teach us to stretch out our hands, to help, to listen, to forgive, to love. Amen. As you continue your day, remember this: God is not asking for perfection. He is asking for a heart willing to love. If this reflection spoke to you, please like, subscribe, and share this message so it can reach someone else who may be quietly waiting for hope, healing, or reassurance. Thank you for sharing this moment. May you move forward with peace, choose kindness with courage, and remain open to love. wherever you are.